We have a patient here that has an existing denture. From the 5 sizes that we have, we chose the closest size that we have for his existing denture. We soaked that in about 15 to 20 seconds in about 120, 130 degrees warm water. We adjusted the arch, we opened it and closed it to get to exactly pretty close to what he has right now. We cooled it down. Now we go try it in the mouth to see how his smile look and everything else. Relax. It looks pretty good right now. All we have to do right now is just fill it in with, in his case, because he has a very shallow ridge, we're gonna fill it in with heavy body PVS material. Gonna insert it in the patient's mouth. Adjust the midline. Relax. Smile. There you go. Stay like that. Don't move until the PVS material sets. Right here we just took an upper and lower impression for the patient, and then after this sets, this is going to be transferred into the upper and lower impression after it's poured up, and then all the ridges are going to be waxed in. The palate is going to be waxed in. At this point, if the dentist is comfortable with what we have, we can finish it and deliver it. If not, we can do a wax try-in for a couple times until everybody's comfortable with the system, and then we can do it in one shot. Smile. Right now it looks pretty good. The material is almost set, which is about 2 to 3 minutes. A little bit more, still tacky. We take it out. As you see, we have all the impression that we need right in there to put it on the model, articulated model, and finish flexing the rest. Now that the front office in a dental office is done from taking the upper and the lower impression and a denture clone with a heavy body registration, all this is sent, all 3 sent to the lab, whether you're an independent lab or you have your own in-house lab, to pour up the model and articulate it. Now here we're showing the upper and lower being poured up. Next step is trim and articulate with the denture clone. Now 10-15 minutes later, the impression are poured and they're trimmed. Now we're going to go ahead and articulate this case using a lap putty bite registration. The nice thing about the lap putty bite registration versus wax is when you take it out of the patient's mouth, it does not distort. Where wax, because it's soft inside the patient's mouth, the minute you take it out, it might be distorted. Just as an additional precaution, we can see the midline was marked on this one, even though we probably will not be needing it because we already took that midline and everything with a denture clone previously. So now this case is going to go into articulation. This case has been articulated right now using the lap putty that we have. At this point, we're going to move in after it sets, and we're going to have to articulate this using the heavy body we used on the top, wax the palate, wax the ridge, and either send it for a wax try-in or send it to delivery. It's your choice. Now the case is articulated. This is pretty much the video that we have from the lap putty. Now we're going to be taking our denture clone. I'm going to try to fit it right in there, and we could see that the fit is almost 100%. So all we have to do right now, dental tech will wax the rest, wax the palate, and it fits pretty much 100% right on the palate. If we have to wax the bottom and do a try-in, we could do that. If not, this can be sent to be finished, processed, and delivered the very same day. Again, now that the wax up is done, it's a preliminary wax up. We have a top and a bottom. We'd rather do a wax try-in until we get the hang of this system. If not, if it was just an upper arch, it would be much easier. It is kind of a guarantee that you can go, if you have the correct bite, you can go into finish and deliver without doing a wax drying. But we recommend the first couple times using the system to go in and do a wax drying just to see how things are, what you need to kind of tweak in, whether your bite restoration or the articulation or everything else. So right now it's going to go to the front desk. We're going to do a wax drying. We'll see how that goes with the patient. So now we're at the chair side. We inserted the upper and lower denture for wax drying. Here's what we have. Bite down, all the way, smile. This is what we have. Now if the patient is happy with it, the bite is perfect, right on the money. If the patient is happy with it, we can go ahead and process. If the patient says, I need to show more teeth, I need to see less teeth or whatever, we can do any adjustment that we need to do at this point, because it's still in wax, and then we'll send it back to the lab guy for processing and finishing.